Ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to this episode of the Dan Dawson Show. So once again, it's time to put on the black hat. Remember, always hold your hat by the crown, never the brim. Unless you have a strong brim, it is what it is. So this South African doctor has been going around making the rounds on CNN, MSNBC. I haven't seen her on Fox yet. But how much can I do? But I want you to listen to what she has to say about this new Omicron variant, and then think about all the lockdowns Australia, Germany, Austria, they've all imposed. They've all gone back to the Nazi mindset. The Nazi mindset is a real thing, people. I'm telling you. And they want it here in America, the leftists. They want it here in America. They want you to be under complete and total Nazi control. But I know you, and you're not going to do it. So, I thank God for all my Americans. Let's see what she has to say. This is on CNN. Let's see what she has to say. This is the woman who discovered the variant, reported it, and has been treating it.
You were just treating other patients, so we appreciate you taking the time to speak to us, and we have very important questions for you. Namely, talk to us about the severity of the cases you are seeing. How sick are the patients you are seeing who do have this new variant?
Good evening or good afternoon, but at South Africa time it's now afternoon. So yeah, it's a very good question. So you need to be.
She's about to say Guten Abend. Guten Abend is German for good evening.
Or the public needs to understand what we currently are seeing. It's very early days, and it's now more or less, I call it 13, which since, we have made the diagnosis of this new variant that's going around. So if you look at the severity, and especially in the beginning of any wave, it's normally not that severe. It's normally the younger people that gets infected. And then from there on, it will spread and go further. So hopefully we can keep the clinical picture as it is. If we say patients are not, they are moderate ill, they're not severely ill. I'm also part of it.
Now, notice what she just said there is very important. She said they are not severely ill. That is very important. Very important. So where do they justify these lockdowns, these vaccine mandates? Honestly, with YouTube now, apparently I found out that if I came on and said the vaccine guarantees against this or against that, well, YouTube will strike this channel. They'll throw me out. But if I came on and said the vaccine does not guarantee against shit, that's okay. So even YouTube now, which bans conservative channels, and I appreciate you guys listening, is moving against this narrative.
A group of about 8 doctors, and only 2, some of my colleagues, only 2 patients that admitted the past 24 hours. I'm not sure about those patients' symptoms. But the majority of what we are presenting to primary healthcare practitioners are extremely mild cases, so mild to moderate.
So basically, you're getting the flu. Basically, you're getting a flu. It's mild to moderate.
And so these patients, means they don't need to be hospitalized for now. And we try to get the message out there to the world to say, listen, we're not saying this is not going to be a disease going forward that's going to cause severe disease. It will cause severe disease. But if we can get this disease, if this disease can cause to more than the majority of people mild symptoms, easily treatable at home, no need for admission. That's a first prize. But
Ladies and gentlemen, what I want you to understand is what she just said. Mild to moderate, easily treated at home. Sounds like the flu to me. This has just become the flu. the flu with all these other variants coming out. Because what a virus wants to do, it doesn't want to kill the host, it wants to spread. And so as it goes and goes and goes, it gets weaker and weaker and weaker. Remember in the late 1800s, early 1900s, the flu killed people. That's what it did. And this is just the new version of the flu from my point of view. I could be wrong. I don't know. Ask your doctor. See what your doctor thinks. But in any case, like, subscribe, share, and as always, in these days and times, do what you got to do.